let's go ahead and let's talk about what's going on in EVE Online lately. Not too much. Once again, this week is a little bit quiet, just a little bit quiet. But there's some interesting community updates, which I'm sure you guys have heard about it, but I'm gonna cover them just in case anyways. Like I said, Alpha Clone changes are here. Now you get 20.4 million skill points. If you're an Alpha Clone, that's your limit. To achieve that, you can still train up to 5 million, no problem. And then after that, you have to buy the daily Alpha Injector to inject 50,000 skill points into your system that you can use on any Alpha Clone type of a skill. Yeah, if you want the exact details, check out my video. I made a video on Sunday. The link is in the description of my YouTube video. Give it a look. It's a quick 10-minute rundown of everything that's changing with Alpha Clones and what's coming up for the Alpha Clones. Interesting update in-game. Now there's a brand new monument. You know how usually the monuments are, you know, this guy standing with something near a trade hub? Now we have a brand new monument. It is located in the Lanngisi System, next to the Sisters of Eve station. It is a project discovery monument, and it commemorates phase 1 of the project, that is the tissue cultures that we were looking at in the previous year. Interestingly enough, you can actually use your entosis link on this structure. That's what you can see in the video right now. That's what people are doing. You get some cool things. Well, first and foremost, you actually get the names of the pilots, the players that were playing Project Discovery that earned very high rewards. The people that really went above and beyond, earning lots and lots of points. There's different I've seen a few of those names. There's different tiers. Like there's people that earn between 1,000 and 2,000 points, and people that earn more than 5,000 points, stuff like that. But give it a look. It is located in the Minmatar space. I forget exactly which region it is, but yeah, it's a pretty cool monument. I'm glad that now monuments look a little bit different. There's a bit of a variety to monuments in EVE. But even more interestingly, if you are a lore junkie, if you really like lore, what we have found, and it was Johnny Splunk that was actually entossing the structure, Johnny Splunk from EVE Scout. He was right there, we chatted for a while. He was gracious enough to provide me with some interesting stuff that you actually get from entossing the structure. You actually get a base pair code for the 5 empires, that is the genetic code for Jove, Galanti, Amar, Kaldari, and Minmatar. I'm not a big person I'm not a person that knows lore really well, but it's interesting from a biological perspective, because I took a look at these base pairs and they're all unique. They're completely unique among all the 5 races, so they code for different proteins. Of course, assuming we're looking at the same chunk of the DNA sequence for each faction here, for each race. I'm not sure what it means. I have no idea. If you guys are into lore, please go take this, run with it, have fun, put the tinfoils on. I have no idea what any of this means. Just pretty much based on biology itself. I'm translating DNA base pairs into amino acids. And the only one that's really striking me is the Minmatar one, because the Minmatar, the TGA, the very first 3 letters, the DNA letters that you see, they provide this thing called the stop codon. That means the DNA sequence stops there, there's no more protein being made. So if it's a mutation, I mean, Minmatar are really mutated compared to everybody else, if you're looking specifically at the DNA sequence right here. But yeah, so hopefully somebody like Ashtarothi or Makoto Priano or anybody from the Arc class will be able to look at it and actually come up with some interesting lore that's tied into it. And the other big announcement that has happened in EVE, and it is player related. 6th Empire has received a Keepstar, a brand new Keepstar. You can see it, we saw it in my opening video, so you see it right behind me in blurred, and then up here. Basically, a mercenary coalition led 6th Empire, which is my empire. I am part of 6E. They let us stay in their low-sec system, protected under their wing, and but this week the announcement came by that MC donated the Keepstar to 6th Empire, and it is amazing news. It's amazing news for me being part of the 6th Empire. Now we have an amazing Keepstar in low sec. We're not a land grab alliance, but we do have separate systems in null, low, high, perhaps a wormhole soon. that we keep. We don't expand, but this is what forms a home for us. But I want to read the statement from Celine herself. Celine said that the emergence of thousands of new capsuleers in New Eden is a signal that our world is changing. We recognize that the role of individuals such as Max Singularity play in shaping our collective universe. It is our hope that Sixth Empire can provide home for new pilots as they seek the knowledge to take them to the stars and the rest to stop all the capsuleers who have fallen on hard times and need a helping hand. So with that, Celine donated the Keepstar to Max Singularity and Sixth Empire, and Max replied saying that there are no words that I can find that can express the thanks deserved for this honor. Not just for me, but for our Sixth Empire Alliance and all our pilots dedicated to our mission. It is our goal to maintain the Keepstar as a true free port, open to all those that are not aggressive towards Sixth Empire Alliance. So it is a free port. It is located in Basgarin System, in Losec. It's a Losec pocket, and right now the Keepstar was renamed to Vatican Freeport Popestar. So everybody's welcome. Come one, come all. Check it out. It's a beautiful sight to behold. And big thanks from me personally to Celine for donating us the Keepstar, and big thanks from Max Singularity and Fiery Red, who are diplomats, the top leaders of this alliance who helped this whole thing happen. Big 07 to you. In further news, Eve North has celebrated their Toronto meet this past week. We had a great turnout. It's growing bigger and bigger with every meet that we have. You can see a picture of a few people assembled here already, and I swiped a few cool things, very few cool things. One of the people, Philip, I have no idea what his in-game name is actually. He told me, but I forgot. He made these very cool laser etched logos of the empires. So we have the Kalenti and Kaldari right here, and I also got the Minmatar and the Amar right there. I kind of swiped the whole set. One down. Swiped the whole set. It's yeah, I now keep it right here. He was also the person who made that rattlesnake model that I showed off on Twitter. Because he's making a big model, so he made like a mock to see if it actually works on his printer, and it did, and he gave away that model to one of the people attending Eve Meet. It was a great honor to be there, guys. And now we're coming up to the spotlight of the week. To give me the spotlight of the week, this week I want to shine on the MindClash Podcast. It's a weekly podcast. You can follow them on Twitter at MindClash Live, and you can also see the podcast being recorded live on twitch.tv/MindClash Live. I am, I guess, there sometimes, not all the time, but I love listening to them every week. They always regurgitate everything that's happened in EVE Online today. They have some cool topics they want to talk about. Anytime there's a brand new release, they also talk about all the details and how they may affect the game. If you haven't heard of them yet, please check out MindClash Podcast. And you can find the podcast actually in any place that you get your podcast from, like iTunes or any other place. And if you listen to them, please give them a review. Big thumbs up. They're doing a great job. Kale Decadence, Meridot, and Cyclohexanol, thanks guys for doing a great job on this podcast. And before I go, today, big thanks to the Headway Network. I featured Headway Network before, but they actually provided me Safe Harbor, where I'm going to be doing the Rogue Swarm sites. They said, hey, here you go, here's our station, have access edit. I'm going to be doing it in low-sec sites, because I want the loot. I want all the loot I can get from these sites. But big thanks, 07 to Headway. Thank you so much for providing me with a safe station to park in. And if you guys don't know Headway, check out Headway at Headway Station on Twitter or headway.net on your interwebs. And they provide a huge network of stations throughout New Eden for all of your industrial needs.